Oh yeah, here we go. Back again. It is time for some Tecmo, 8 o'clock. Yes. This is Ryan's team right here. He's got the Panthers. It's got Drew Brees, Matt Forte, Darren Sproles. That's Jordy Nelson there. Antonio Brown and Jeremy Maclin. There's his returners there. This is what he's looking at defensively. That's Asante Samuel back there. And, yeah, decent. Chris Long, not spectacular, but decent defense. Let's see here. And then this is what he's got for his offensive line and kicker and punter. All right. And it's the Panthers against the Jaguars today. Jaguars led by Tim Tebow, just like all the other computer teams. I made the computer teams all the same so that it's fair for everybody and nobody has an advantage. Here's Sproles. Big return already. Almost out to the 30. What's happening, Chad? Yeah, I'm so glad you're able to get on. I know I can always count on you, buddy. Forte picks up a yard on first down. Oh, Big Joe is in the house. Nice. Oh, man, look at that. Sack on Brees. Third and long. Brees hasn't had the chance to throw the ball yet. Everybody's open. There's Antonio Brown for the first down. Nice pickup of about, what, 30? About 30 yards. All right, from the 49, Brees hands it off to Forte. Forte gets 7 on that one. Forte going the other way this time. Picks up the first down, gains about 5. So far, they've run the ball much more than passed. But here's Brees again. This time there's some coverage, and it's incomplete. Intended for Forte. 2nd and 10. Brees back to throw again. Decent coverage. Looks like Brees is going to run it. And he picks up the first down. 1st and 10 inside the 30 of the Jaguars. And some good coverage. And this time, oh, he gets it to Maclin. Maclin was covered, but, you know, Brees is one of the top quarterbacks in the league. So, oh, and then it's a sack. Another pick play and a big sack there. 3rd and 12 now. And there's good coverage here. And it looks like he's going to run for it again. This time does not make it. And the field goal unit comes out. And the field goal is good. All right, 3-0. You know, last game we had, Nathan actually lost to this computer team. So, I don't know. The computer team seems to be getting better. And I'm not sure why that is. It's technically a different team each time, but it's comprised of the same players. So, Powell on first down gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and 10. Tebow back to throw for the first time today. He's got pressure. Looking for Schillens. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. Tebow back to throw again. There's a lot of pressure from that same player. I'm not sure who that is. I wonder if that's Chris Long. I thought Chris Long was on the top. We'll have to look next time it's Panthers on defense. Antonio Brown from his 11. Makes the first two guys miss. He gets back up to about the 26. That was a good return. Brees back to throw on first down now. 3-0 lead. He's got plenty of time. Oh, he ends up throwing the flare pass over there to Forte. First down, Forte. Forte so far has been definitely the weapon of choice for the Carolina Panthers here. Another pick play, but this time it's an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Brees back to throw again. And he's got pressure this time. It's another sack. Panthers. Oh, Richard Johnson. Oh, maybe. I'll have to look. You might be right. Sproles incomplete. 4th and 19. Look at this. You know, Chad and I were talking before this game started, and we expected Drew Brees to shred the Jaguars defense. And so far it has not happened. All right, Hill. Is he going to break this tackle or what? Nope. All right, down at about the 6. Forte needs to let the others play. Yeah, well, you know, I see what you mean, Joe. I mean, I'd like to see Jordy Nelson get targeted or get Darren Sproles involved in the offense, but here's Bilal Powell. He's got the first down and more. And he's down to about the 19 there. 1st and 10. Jaguars out of the shadow of their end zone now. And, oh, Tebow, lots of pressure. He gets sacked by Charles Johnson. There you go. Richard Johnson, I guess it was Charles Johnson. Yeah, because Long is the one on top there with the number 1 over his head. All right, we're at 3rd and 19 now after that running play went nowhere. And they're going to keep it on the ground. They've had some success there with this McKnight and Powell there. 4th and 9. It was a pickup of 10, but not good enough. Malone punting to Antonio Brown. Brown from the 29. Nice job on that blocker, really. Did you guys notice that blocker there? Threw one guy to the ground and then blocked a different guy. All right, 1st and 10, and Forte goes nowhere on a picked play. Oh, Ryan's in the house. What's up, Ryan? Glad you could make it in. I know it's late where you live. Oh, another sack. Wow. Another thing we were talking about, me and Chad, I didn't mention this, but Chad did. He was looking at Ryan's roster, and he said, I feel like his weakness is offensive line. And there's been a few sacks. And I think 2 of the sacks weren't even picked plays, so I think he might be right about that. Here's a field goal attempt, and it's good. Connor Barth knocks it through. One thing I've noticed about the ROM versus the actual game, I feel like there's more, I think field goals are much more higher percentage. I'm not reading that one, Ryan. I will edit that and say Ryan's wondering where his offensive line's at. Oh, there's Chris Long almost got the sack. Oh, there's the interception for you. Patrick Peterson gets the interception. All right, Patrick Peterson. Oh, right before half, so they're kicking a field goal right away. And Barth knocks it through again. So despite the fact that they have Drew Brees, there's been no touchdowns for Ryan in the first half. And I'm not expecting Connor to make that a touchdown. He does not. All right, let's check out the halftime stats here. Look at that. Rushing almost identical. And look at the difference in passing. There it is. Brees, 57%, nowhere near as good as we expected. And Antonio Brown, the main receiver there. Tim Tebow has thrown one pass to the other team and none to his own team. All right, let's get back to it here. Barth kicks it to Connor. Yeah, the defense has been playing well so far. I agree, Chad. 0 yards passing for Tebow. That's impressive. I feel like, we don't talk too much about time of possession, but I feel like that first half of time of possession was way in favor of the Panthers. I feel like the Jaguars hardly had the ball. All right, there's another first down. A lot of running plays so far for the Jaguars. Now Tebow back to throw. Oh, he's sacked. Chris Long gets there. Long looked like he started beating his guy in the second quarter, and it's continuing this quarter. He was a part of that tackle as well. 3rd and 15 now. Long throws his guy, and another sack for Long. Chris Long looking like a beast this quarter. That was 3 straight plays where he just tossed his blocker to the side. All right, Brown gets up to the 42. Let's see if Breeze can get in the end zone here. Or at least get his team in the end zone, I should say. All right, go for Antonio Brown. Incomplete pass. That was actually off target. That's unusual for Breeze. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Everybody's open. Looking for Brown. Another bad throw. Wow. 2 in a row. 3rd and 10 now. I feel like it's the same stinking route on both those two, too. It looked like it. There's Jordy Nelson. All right, so Jordy Nelson finally gets a target. And he gets inside the 30 of the Jaguars. All right, Forte picks up 1. Yeah, I can't comment about the Panthers O-line. I don't know. I know they weren't part of my top, 10, that's for sure. Oh, the Sproles with the catch and the touchdown. All right, there you go. The TD drought is over. So although it's nowhere near the high-scoring game I expected from a Drew Brees-led team, looks like they're pretty safe so far. And surprisingly, they're being led by their defense. Not a good kick by Barth. Here comes Connor. Oh, Connor with some good moves. Up to about the 38. Tebow. Oh, Chris Long missed him. That would have been another sack. Oh, there's an interception. It's even better. Patrick Peterson again. Peterson with his 2nd INT. And look at this return. Peterson to the 20. Peterson to the 10. Peterson's going to score. Oh, what a play by Patrick Peterson. Man, if he could have done that with the Cardinals more often, we would have been happy in here in Arizona. Woo! What a play. Wow. He is in line for Defensive Player of the Week, I think. Especially if he can get... He's got a whole nother quarter to get a 3rd interception. We'll see if he can pull it off. That was impressive. But, I mean, again, that's Ryan's defense. His defense is playing lights out. McKnight picks up 9. They've actually been running the ball okay, but passing the ball, man, been shut down passing the ball. 1st down there after a gain of about 2. I like that, Joe. P twice scored. Nice. All right, 2nd and 4 after a gain of 6. Tebow pitches to McKnight. They're keeping it on the ground. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, fumble out of bounds. 3rd and 3 now. And they're going to keep... Oh, it's a pick play. Yep. Oh, they're going to go for it. It is 4th quarter now. Tebow. They're going to stay on the ground, though. And, oh, I thought he could have gotten it if he didn't change directions. All right. My secondary is legendary. Oh, you guys are fire tonight. You know, Ryan, if you enjoy this format, you might have to be the guy that is the commentator next year because, you know, I know that's your skill set. So, for those that don't know, Ryan is a stand-up comedian and a legendary sports guy, so be perfect for it. Be very entertaining. All right, 2nd and 9 now. Breeze from the 30. Oh, it's a pick play. Another sack. One thing I will say, I mean, Breeze is getting sacked even on these shotgun passes. I feel like he's just not getting rid of the ball fast enough. A lot of times when it's a pick play and a shotgun, the quarterback will still throw it. Breeze has been... You're going to charge me, Ryan? Come on now. Oh, man. All right, another field goal. Connor Barth has got to be within Patrick Pearson. Those two are the top two for MVPs. Barth's had 4 field goals now. All right, 1st and 10. There's only 2 minutes left. Let's see. We're rooting for Patrick Pearson to get a 3rd interception. Nobody's gotten 3. Oh, who is it? Oh, it's Asante Samuel. Samuel gets it. Yeah, Joe, most of the players on the computer team are guys you never heard of. That's the point. Incomplete pass there for Breeze. That was knocked away by the defender. 2nd and 10. I've never heard of him either, though. 3rd and 8 now after a 2-yard pickup up the middle. I want to see, has Sproles gotten a carry yet? He's got that running play designed for Sproles, and I don't recall them using it yet. Macklin, all the way down to the 3. 1st and goal. They're going to score again. And keep in mind, these points are important. If it's a tiebreak at the end of the season for playoff seeding, it's all about how the points for and points against to get the tiebreaker. So that Forte score right there could prove to be huge at the end of the season. All right, 33-0. There's still how much time? Do we have time for a Patrick Pearson? Okay, we should have one more play. See if Patrick Pearson can get the 3rd interception. Oh no! Oh, just time elapses. Too bad. All right, look at this. Tebow had 3 interceptions and no completions. Ryan defense, at least his secondary. Just like he says, my secondary is legendary. And I would have to agree. That's, of all the games we've had so far, this is the 6th game of the season. Ryan's defense has been the most impressive of everybody. I'd say Ryan's defense and Trevor's offense have really been the most impressive to me. All right, that is it for this game. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will let you guys know who is going to be playing tomorrow. See ya. Thanks for watching.